Well, hello, fellow Remizins, my peeps, my friendos, my favorite people, and welcome back to yet another Dead G theory. At this point, I know we can all say that we know Mickey Mouse pretty well. He's even up there in that legendary status, giving us the privilege of saying we all know Mickey Mouse, but in our own way, you know? Super iconic animal, probably the only one we don't set traps for near the fridge, if you know what I'm saying. Well, as much as we believe we know Mickey Mouse, did you know that Mickey Mouse created Minnie Mouse? Let's dive in. Yes, I believe after a bit of research that Mickey Mouse did in fact create Minnie Mouse. For me to explain this theory, however, I first have to explain this, which is how Donald Duck and Goofy came to be. Which, by the way, did you notice how Donald Duck's last name is based off his animal type, whereas Goofy isn't called Goofy the dog? Still gives me a reason to believe that Goofy isn't a real dog, unlike Pluto, but that's for another theory. Anyways, back to this one. According to the documentary Mickey, the Story of a Mouse, Donald Duck and Goofy were created shortly after Mickey and Minnie became a more household name due to the fact that the creators believed that a few of Mickey's qualities wouldn't fly as the face of Disney franchise.
There's certain things he cannot do.
Mickey's younger viewers wanted Mickey to clean up his act and not be as bad an influence.
So what they ended up doing was taking those qualities out of Mickey Mouse and, like magic, created two new characters, Donald and Goofy. And it's also stated in the documentary that Mickey is Walt Disney and Walt Disney is Mickey.
And the character embodies Walt Disney himself. You cannot separate the two.
Therefore, the creation of these characters were intentionally made by Mickey. Therefore, Mickey Mouse created them. It's already pointed out that Mickey Mouse is a sorcerer's apprentice and has a godlike level of creation magic, which there's plenty of proof of. All you need to really do is watch Fantasia or play Epic Mickey, the video game, both showing his ability to mold and animate the very things around him using either a wand or a magic paintbrush. I mean, you'll just see it everywhere once you start looking. And we know he always had some kind of magic within him because of his origins, which is also explained in the documentary Mickey, the Story of a Mouse, which states that he is a being who literally fell from the sky, from a place called Mouse Fairyland. Crazy. I mean, who knew that Mickey Mouse held so much power, right? Alright, with that all explained, now I can continue my claim about Minnie, but before we get to that, folks, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you like my theories and content and stuff. It's free to do and would really help us out. We're getting closer to our residual chill vibes goals to head into space, but we could really, truly use your help, and that like and subscribe button will get us there. Alright, thank you so much, and back to it. Yes, I truly believe that Mickey created Minnie, and now that I've explained that he has the power to create new characters from himself, here's the second part. It's a little silly, but it's enough for me to truly believe it's true. It's because I cannot for the life of me find any origin stories of where Minnie Mouse comes from. None. Her first literal appearance is Steamboat Willie, a 10-minute short and the first time we see either character. But unlike Mickey Mouse, there is no origin story anywhere. Disney went through all the trouble to tell us where Mickey came from, and after closely checking all the cartoons, all the history, all the lore I could possibly find, there is no indication that she, Minnie, came from the same place as Mickey, but rather, Mickey first came here alone. And from here, it's just my speculation, but since Mickey did in fact create Donald and Goofy, yet Minnie existed way before either Donald or Goofy ever showed up, it only makes sense to me that Mickey Mouse created Minnie Mouse. And why? Well, probably because this little guy was a lonely, ambitious, creative, magical being, sort of what like Walt Disney was to all the Disney fans out there. And because Mickey fell from the sky onto Earth all alone with no other beings there like himself, he probably desired to find a soulmate from deep within, and eventually did some creating and made himself a lover, just like he eventually parted with his violent and silly qualities and made new friends out of those. And if you line up Mickey and Minnie Mouse, these two lovebirds, they're nearly identical. They're the same size, they even have the same silly mannerisms, which they a lot of times mirror themselves while together. Just watch The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse. It all makes sense to me. And now that I've given you all I got on this theory, I have a question for you, which is this. Because Minnie was the first creation before Donald or Goofy, and Minnie throughout her early years as Mickey's girlfriend always had to keep him in check, especially when Mickey was known to be a more violent violent or clumsy cartoon? Did Minnie in fact force Mickey to split his character traits into 3, and was it because she couldn't take the violence or goofiness inside of him? And another question, just like Mickey made Goofy and Donald, did Minnie follow suit and make Daisy and Clarabelle? And lastly, since Mickey passed on a part of himself into Goofy and Donald, did Goofy and Donald in fact make their own worlds? I mean, they all have their own realities that surround them, just like they are a part of the reality that surrounds Mickey. Ah, the magical mouse rabbit hole. And is that rabbit hole Oswald? I mean, it's all because of Oswald that Mickey Mouse was created in the first place. That's something for later. Anyways, that's all I got, folks. I really hope this theory sparked your interest and that you too can spread this theory around, make it your own, I don't know, and spread the Disney discussion. Much love, everybody. Thank you for listening, and until next time, peace, love, fried chicken, and bye-bye.